Hey, PGA Tour 2K25 just got a pretty big Season 7 update. First off, the biggest thing that jumps out is Royal Birkdale. The Open at Royal Birkdale Golf Club is now free for everyone, which is a nice addition because it gives players another major championship venue to jump into without having to pay extra. It also fits into the game's seasonal structure, since these seasons are meant to keep adding fresh content over time instead of letting the game feel stale after launch. On top of that, my career has been updated so Royal Birkdale can show up properly there as the open course, which means it is not just a standalone course drop, it is actually being worked into the career side of the game too. Then there is the Season 7 Clubhouse Pass, and this is one of those things that will immediately matter to anyone grinding the game a lot. There are 100 premium tiers and 34 free tiers, and the free track includes a new skill called Long Knockdown at tier 25. That alone gives players something new to chase, but the pass also comes packed with VC, fittings, equipment, apparel, and all the usual progression stuff people expect from a seasonal reward track. So if you are the kind of player who likes unlocking gear and building out your My Player, this is clearly one of the bigger parts of the update. Ranked is getting its usual seasonal shakeup too. Season 7 starts with the standard soft reset in ranked matchmaking, so ratings and reward tracks get reset, and there are new participation and promotion rewards available. Ranked tours are also set up for the new season, with fresh rewards there as well. If you play online a lot, this is the part of the update that changes the rhythm of the whole game, because suddenly everyone is pushing again and trying to climb while the leaderboard gets a fresh start. The daily event course list is also being refreshed, which means you are getting a mix of top community courses and official courses rotating through the events. There is also new stuff for course designer players, and that is always good to see, because that community tends to keep a game alive in ways most people do not even realize. This update adds new course designer packs, including a new brick modular clubhouse set and a new mini golf pack. On top of that, some design tools got fixed up too, like stucco and vinyl walls being restored to the proper category inside the walls and fences menu, and missing snapping capabilities being added back for select items in the modular seating packs. So this is not just extra decoration, it is actual usability work that should make building courses feel less annoying. Now for the fixes, and this is where the update starts feeling more meaningful than people might expect at first. They addressed a crash issue that could happen when resuming from a suspended state, and they also fixed a problem where players had to reboot the game just to receive their premium Clubhouse Pass after buying it. That second one especially sounds like the kind of thing that would drive people nuts, so it is good to see it getting cleaned up. They also made improvements to visuals and physics, and one specific fix tackles the golf ball clipping through the bottom of the cup, which is exactly the kind of weird little issue that sticks out when it happens in play. A bunch of presentation and customization problems got attention too. Some clothing items had visual issues, owned items inside Pro Shop bundles were not always showing as owned, and there were general apparel presentation fixes across My Player. That may sound minor compared to a new course or ranked reset, but if you spend time in customization menus, those little problems add up fast. The update also cleaned up UI and localization issues in some menus and pop-ups, which should make the whole experience feel smoother. My Career and Societies got some useful fixes as well. Players now have a better path for selecting Royal Birkdale when swapping courses, and there were fixes for practice rounds loading onto the wrong host courses for the US Open and PGA Championship. In Societies, they fixed an issue where the events list could disappear when creating an event with entry restrictions if there was no prior event history. That is the kind of thing that does not sound huge until it breaks something you are trying to do right then. So those quality of life fixes are definitely welcome. Quests were not ignored either. There was a fix for the On Fire quest where Step 2 was incorrectly asking players to find an official course in casual matchmaking, which should have been frustrating for anyone trying to finish it normally. Now, with the new weekly and seasonal quests live, plus the weekly Wear and Earn event and the Global Cup quest, there is a lot more to work through if you are logging in during Season 7. The weekly event also gives out VC and level up tokens, so there is a real reason to jump in and knock out a few objectives. So overall, this is one of those updates that does a little bit of everything. It brings in a big new major course, refreshes the seasonal grind, resets ranked, adds rewards, gives course designer players some new toys, and cleans up a bunch of annoying bugs that were sitting around for way too long. It is not just a content drop, it is the kind of patch that actually changes the feel of the game for the season. And that is usually what players want when a new season starts.